Hello everyone, my name is Dakota and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, we talk about everything superhero related, and in today's video we're going to be attempting to crochet a Punisher teddy bear. Yes, you heard that correctly. I've had this idea for quite some time now, and I thought why not turn it into a little challenge for today's video and try and complete it in less than 24 hours maybe? I don't know. If it turns out right, then I will be adding to the series and doing other characters, but we're going to start off with a Punisher today. I've been crocheting for quite a few years now, but I've never made a teddy bear. I've made something close to it. I have this like plushie that I made years ago when Across the Spider-Verse came out. And he's cute, you know, but this was very like beginner, so we'll see how the teddy bear comes out today. But before we get into that, be sure to check out my Etsy where I make really cool necklaces that you don't want to miss out on, and you can use code DAKYouTube, that's D-A-K YouTube, for 10% off your first order. And if you watched my last video, which if you haven't already, go check it out. I had a lot of fun making that one. I mentioned that I have a huge video coming to you guys at the end of the month, but I'm going to be posting about it early on my Instagram, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram. The link to my profile is also in the description down below. And now that that's all out the way, let's go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, so we are at Hobby Lobby now, and I think I'm gonna get sort of like a fluffy yarn, but I'm also kind of iffy on that because if you've crocheted before and you worked with fluffy yarn, which I have before, it's impossible to see your stitches, and especially for making something that I've never made before, it's already going to be challenging as it is. So I'm not sure what yarn I'm going to get just yet, but if their yarn is not on sale today, I am going to run over to Michael's because Hobby Lobby does overprice their yarn. So if you ever go into Hobby Lobby and you're looking for something that's normally on sale and it's not that day, literally do not buy it. Go back the next day. I guarantee you it will be on sale either the next day or like 2 days later. So we're gonna go in and check. I'm also gonna look for a crochet hook because I have a bunch, but I really want a light up one. And I think especially working with a darker color yarn and it's fluffy, I think a light up hook will help me a lot. So we're gonna look in here and see if they have some. And yeah, let's go.
Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
Alright guys, I caved. I literally did not follow the advice I gave to you guys 2 seconds ago. If you ever go into Hobby Lobby and you're looking for something that's normally on sale and it's not that day, literally do not buy it. The yarn wasn't on sale. Normally it's 30% off, but anyways, the yarn, I feel like it was a good price. It was only like $6 per thing of yarn, and I just bought 2. So I just figured, or they're more like $7 a piece. So I just figured if I do need more, because of course the fluffy yarn has less yardage in each spool. So if I do need more, I can come back, and hopefully when I come back, it'll be on sale. But we'll see if 2 is enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but we'll see. And I did find the light up crochet hook, which I was very happy about because the one in Michael's is literally like almost $30. So to find this for $3.99 is a steal for me. So now we can finally go home and start crocheting the bear, which I'm very excited.
From that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped
Okay,
in gold.
hi, we are back 3 hours later, I think. And we are officially down 1 spool. So this is all I've got left. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish an entire teddy bear with just 2 of these. So I'll probably need to go out tomorrow to get a 3rd. But anyways, what we got done with the first spool was we've got the head, and also this fluffy yarn was quite a challenge. This definitely helped. So we've got 1 head and the 2 ears, and of course everything still has to be sewn on, but we've got the head, the 2 ears, and we've got 2 arms. So this is definitely, I would not say that this is a beginner project because the stitches are very easy, but if you haven't worked with fluffy yarn before, you are going to pull your hair out, because I almost did, and I've worked with fluffy yarn before, so it was definitely a challenge, but it is worth it. I mean, this teddy bear is going to be so cute, and I can't wait to see the finished product. I just wish I had enough to finish tonight, but we will see how far we get. I'm going to take a break to eat, and I will see you guys back later tonight. Next up are the legs, and then the body is last, and I think there's a small portion to emphasize the mouth, so that has to be done as well. So we've got about 3-4-ish body parts left to do. What is up, everybody? We are back for day 2. I spent somewhere between 6 and 8 hours crocheting yesterday, so we're still under the 24-hour mark. So last night I finished these feet. Guys, look how cute they are. This fluffy yarn is like, you can't even tell that this is crocheted. How crazy is that? So these are the feet. And then we've got the 2 arms, which if you're wondering what like this long piece is, it's to be sewn in so they won't be out. Sorry, this is really hard to do with one hand, but we've got the head and the 2 ears. So we've got everything except for the body and like the face muzzle piece. And this is all the yarn that we have left out of the 2 spools that we bought. So obviously this isn't enough for the body, so we're gonna have to go back out to Hobby Lobby and get another spool. And I really hope that they have it, because the last time I was in there yesterday, they only had 3 and I bought 2, so there should be 1 left unless they did a restock, which hopefully they did. I'm hoping that we could finish this with just 1 more spool. If there's 2 left, I will buy 2 just to be safe, but I'm really hoping that we only need to use 1. So yeah, crocheting with fluffy yarn is definitely a difficult task, but this light up hook has helped me so much. And especially I crochet in like dim lighting a lot. Like I do a lot of crochet at night, so this definitely helps. But also with darker yarn and fluffy yarn especially, I can see, I mean, you can't see your stitches at all with fluffy yarn. You just have to hope for the best. But this definitely helps. So if you guys are crocheters, go to Hobby Lobby and get this. It's literally just $4. It will save you. Even if you're not working with fluffy yarn, go get this. Okay, so we are back from Hobby Lobby, and thankfully they had the last spool of yarn that I needed. Hopefully this is enough to finish the bear. I really hope that this is enough. And then I also grabbed these little eyes, and they were only $2. Normally you put them in as you're going, but I think I can still manage to get them in because I haven't sewn it all together yet. So we'll see how this goes. And then I also grabbed some other stuff, but this craft project is going to be posted on my Instagram and my Instagram only. So if you want to see what I do with this, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description down below. And yeah, so let's go home and finish this bear. To announce that the Punisher bear is done. I am so happy with how this turned out. I will definitely 100% be making this bear again with different characters. Right now on my list are Daredevil, Bullseye, and the Falcon. So I won't be 100% satisfied until I get those done. But this is so cute. The pattern was so easy. I would say it took maybe a total of 12 hours to crochet, so still under the 24-hour mark. The most difficult part of this process was starting off literally any limb on this thing, because the yarn is just very hard to work with in general, but it came out great. I'm super happy with it, and I will leave the links to both tutorials for the bear itself and for the skull that I use, because they're both on YouTube. I did alter the pattern a little bit, so it is a little bit different, but I love it, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm also very happy that I added the eyes. This is my first time using these eyes in a crochet project. I just think it brings so much life to it, and it's just so cute. And I'm definitely going to be using it in future projects. Guys, look how cute he is. I also feel like he looks like a little puppy because I put his ears a little down further, and I just love the look. I'm just like obsessed. He's so like floppy and cute, and I just love him. So the total cost for this project, I want to say, is about $20, which is not bad considering Build-A-Bears now are twice that price. So yeah, so 3 spools of yarn, which the third one I didn't use much of. I also used some of the white yarn I had to make a nose and mouth, and some of the black yarn just to do some stitching, but the stitching could have been done with the fluffy yarn. I just used black yarn because I felt like it was easier. And yeah, like I said, I could not be happier with this bear. I might even take it to New York Comic Con with me. I will be making a Bullseye and Daredevil one if I do. But yeah, I'm super excited. I love this bear, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the links in the description down below for everything that I mentioned previously, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!